Hey guys, welcome back. It's Steven with North Trail RV. And today we're gonna be taking a look at another Newmar 2027 product. So this is a brand new Baystar 3114. And we'll walk around the outside, the inside, show you a few new things. Didn't get a lot of changes for this year, but there are some really notable things about this coach that I do wanna talk about. So this is a 31-foot double slide floor plan, so single bedroom slide on this side and a full wall slide on the other side, which you'll see when we get around there. So for a 31 footer, this is built on a 26,000 pound Ford F53 chassis, and that gives it about a 5,000 pound carrying capacity, which is huge for a motorhome of this size. Another unique thing that Newmar is ordering their chassis with, so this does have adaptive cruise and it does have collision mitigation. It does have active braking, and you can see the radar down here in the grill. There's not a lot of other Class A manufacturers that are ordering the chassis from Ford with those features. As we kind of move down the side here, you see it's still got big 255/80 22.5 tires. You know, in conjunction with the heavy chassis, for a 31 footer, this thing actually rides really well. Our first bay here, Newmar's pretty much using exclusively Victron inverters. So this is a 2000 watt Victron inverter that's mounted in the first bay. And then this is our fresh water tank. So it's got its drain right out here with it. And then you can see it's got its exterior mounted or externally mounted tank sensors on the side of the tank here. Our next one is a continuation of this first compartment. So there's no real divider wall here. So this compartment kind of comes on back, and this one's open for storage. If you look underneath here, you can see Newmar's steel framing and part of their Star Foundation building. This does pass over the frame rails, so you do have some storage that passes over to the other side. Another storage compartment here, and we do have some receptacles in here, so anything you need to hook up on the outside, you can do so. This does have the continuous hot water system and our Truma. This is the larger of the two Trumas. This one is the 60,000 BTU. Standard on Baystar for this year, not an extra charge. Still have outside TV, which I believe happened last year or the year before in Baystar. So all the Baystars are getting outside televisions this year. It's flushed and framed in the wall, just like all the Newmars. And also, like all the Newmars, it is on a swivel mount, so this will come out and rotate. And then the magnet holds it back. Has its own speakers, has its own Infinity waterproof stereo out here. Also, standard on Baystars is 7,000. This is the new 7,000 QG gas generator. This can also run on propane, but obviously in this motorhome, it's a gasoline motorhome. It is plumbed into the main fuel tank. And then our last storage compartment's probably the biggest one. And then this will probably give you a better view of the storage that passes over the frame rail. So you've actually got quite a bit of good space back here if you wanted to put like folding chairs or tarps or floor mats, rugs, anything slide up on top of there. You got plenty of room to do it. I did not mention the paint color. So this is a new paint scheme for 27. This paint scheme is called Indigo Tide, and it's several different shades of blue and silver. I know the sun's not out right now, but it is very pretty in the sunlight. They also run your generator exhaust out the back, so it's not coming out of patio side, and is clean as these new generators burn. They still have fumes, so out the back, out of your way. They're still doing the high mount tail lights and marker lights. So even if you're towing a vehicle flat on the ground, tail lights are all LED, obviously, and they're high enough to be above your tow vehicle. Baystar still gets a 5,000-pound hitch. So still got a 5,000-pound tow rating on top of its 5,000-pound carrying capacity. So being able to carry that kind of weight and still being able to flat tow a car or a small trailer, or even a small car and a small trailer, you're able to do it behind this and not give up any of your carrying capacity, which you can't say that for a lot of 31-foot gas motorhomes. You'll see the big full wall slide over here, which we've got open. So I'm gonna duck this and open these doors for you guys. Big storage compartment back here, but your power cord goes into it. You can roll that up pretty tight. You still have a decent amount of storage in the last compartment over here. You have a little mini compartment here. You keep your tools or gloves if you like to keep your gloves out here. Sewer hose, you can put that in here. And our gasoline fuel fill is right above it, mounted towards the rear. Our next one forward, just an open storage compartment. It's got an LED light strip in there. And then we'll move 4 of the rear axle here, and that'll bring us to our wet bay. Pretty standard wet bay for Newmar, which they do a really good job at in labeling and organizing everything. You can see your black tanks right above it there, and it's got its tank sensor mounted on the outside. Whole house water filter, your city water hookup is down here. You have an outside shower, a water pump on and off, and then your black tank rinse is also down here for flushing out your black tank. And then they also put your low point drains for your water lines down here, hot and cold as well. Our next one is where our sewer hose attaches. So this gets its kind of its own bay. It passes through from the other one, but all these are roto molded. They're hard plastic. They're hard to hurt, hard to stain, hard to get dirty. And that's the point of doing them in this material. So cap twists off, sewer hose hooks up, and comes right down here. Your pull valves for the tank are right up here on top, and they're labeled left and right. Our next one up is a storage compartment. We have some storage stuff in here. Your water pump's in here. You still got a little bit of room to put some of your items. This is your winterization to bypass the water heaters done out here too. So for those of you who live up north and have to winterize, they just make it easy to do. And then we have our house batteries on a slide out tray here. These pins come out. This tray will slide out. If you ever have to maintenance, service, or replace your batteries, they make it easy to do. And then our next one is going to be our propane tank. So gasoline motorhome, not all electric, obviously. This has a pretty big propane tank. This is actually 31 gallons, so carry plenty of LP on board. And then Newmar does their chassis batteries up here in the front. They've been doing this for a long time. And then also they have moved the hydraulic reservoir and pump up here in the front behind the grill. So that's gonna be responsible for running your automatic leveling system. People ask why they put it up here in the front, why they put the batteries up here. Out of the way, easy to get to if you ever have to work on it, ever have to change them. Let's go inside and check out the interior. Hey guys, welcome inside. So a couple things up here in the cockpit. I just want to point out, so you're still getting a nice big 10-inch display here. This is also Android and Apple CarPlay compatible, so you can use your own maps that you're used to. Your lane keeping or collision mitigation and adaptive cruise all runs through the Ford display, which you have a nice big digital instrument cluster in the middle now. And it's controlled through your wheel. And then they've also got, let's see if I can get to it here. Your trips, your fuel, digital speedometer. You can change your gauge cluster around. but your driver alert are in your settings. So pre-collision, cruise control, lane keeping assist is all controlled through the dash. Really nice feature on a gas motorhome that not a lot have. I've got one of these chairs turned around so you can just see what it's like. You can use this as living room seating like you can in most Class A's. And then we'll talk a little bit about the furniture arrangement in here and why we did it this way. So the first thing would be the drop-down bed. So this is electric. It has its own ladder that clips on here. You can actually sleep 2 full-grown adults up here. There's plenty of space to do it. And then for 27, you may have seen it in some of our other videos. These clip up here now. And you've got them all the way around. So if you sleep, adults or children up here especially, it'll keep you from rolling off the end of the bed. A lot of people like to put these down and use them as storage. If you're parked somewhere for any length of time, a week, 2 weeks, something like that, we'll leave these down and use this as a storage area, and you're welcome to do that also. So with this drop-down bed, while we put it back up here, standard in this floor plan is a fold-out sleeper sofa on this side. We opted that out and opted in the theater seats because of the ability to get a drop-down bed. So a lot of people don't want to give up the theater seats. This is a really popular option in most of our motorhomes now. And giving you not losing a sleeping area up here in the living room by having the drop-down bed, you can do the theater seats without giving that up. Also in a 3114, your dinette table makes a bed. They have stretched this out a little bit. I'm 6 foot tall. I would still have to curl up a little bit, but you can see with this tabletop dropping down and these filler cushions go in, this is capable of sleeping an adult here. So you could, put 3 people up here with the addition of this and not lose your theater seating. So nice option to have, nice thing to know if you're looking at ordering one. Along this side, we've got cabinets all the way above the dinette, which is nice. They did not skimp out on any cabinets. I'll open this one here because it's a little bit deeper. This is your main only and standard living room television in a 3114, and this is on a swivel bracket, so you can bring it out, you can turn it towards your theater seats and then move it back. Up in this cabinet, you've got your electronics and your Starlink router. One thing they have done for 2027 is they have made Starlink standard. You see the router back there. Starlink is standard on this. You just need a subscription. It's all here. It's all hooked up. You just have to have the subscription and activate it. We'll move into the galley. You've got some storage cabinets up above, pretty standard. One new thing also for 27 is all of the cabinets in Baystar are now dovetail cabinets. So solid hardwood dovetail cabinets all the way through. Over here, we have a place for our trash can, and there's a little divider to hold it in place back there. And then we've got some under sink storage with a shelf. One nice new thing is a large one-piece farm sink with no divider. And then you've still got a nice little galley window back here that you can let some light in. These are manual shades on this one too. You can see we've got a ton of drawers. I'll open the bigger ones here. These are all full length. You've got 1, 2, 3 of these. Bottom one's a little bit deeper. And this cooktop cover folds back out of the way and it holds itself there. So you've got a nice 3-burner cooktop. Baystar is still getting Whirlpool appliances. So Whirlpool convection microwave and a Whirlpool residential refrigerator. Let me undo the lock and freezer. This one does have an ice maker as well. Behind me in the hallway here is our main and only bathroom. It's actually, for this size motorhome, it's got a really big shower. That's been a complaint in small motorhomes for years, is not having a big enough shower. And this one covers that pretty well. This is new flooring color in Baystar for $27 also. And then along with the diesel lineup like Ventana and Northern Star, you've seen where we've talked about the removal of the carpet and the addition of this woven vinyl. So the woven vinyl has made its way all the way to Baystar also. So no carpet in here. You've got like an LVP style tile, vinyl tile flooring, and then a vinyl tile or a vinyl woven. So no cloth, no fabric, no tile or carpet to have to deal with staining, odoring, anything like that. Moving into the bedroom, before we get there, I'll open the pantry. So these shelves don't slide out in the pantry. They are fixed, but you can see how deep you've actually got a really good sized pantry. And then before the bedroom, you have a full floor to ceiling, full length pocket door. And then one big thing that people have asked for in shorter motorhomes for years is a king bed. So same size king bed that goes in all the Newmar 40, 42, 44 foot floor plans, 45 foot floor plans. I believe this is a 72 by 80. And then you've got nice, one big deep cabinet up here above the bed, goes all the way across. Windows on either side of the bed is something we get asked for a lot, and they've done it here. So you have window on either side. And then another really nice feature that doesn't get done a lot anymore, and Newmar is still doing it, is a rear window. So when you do get that nice campsite and you do back up to a lake, the Gulf, the Atlantic, you have a nice view. You got a window to enjoy it. Over here, this is your main wardrobe. You got a full length hanging bar that goes all the way across. And then this cushion that's in here is our filler cushion for the dinette. So if you were to make the dinette into a bed, this is what does it. There's a couple places you could store this. If you don't have any plans to have anybody sleeping on the dinette because you have the drop down bunk, you could certainly leave this at home and save the space. Down below, these are really the only things that are not accessible when your slides are in. So this big full wall slide comes in and the bed slide comes in and it blocks off your bottom drawers down here. Other than that, when this floor plan's closed up, you pretty much have full use of everything. I'll open some of these so you can get an idea for the size. So these have to come out really far to clear the closet, and they give them full length tracks so they can come all the way out. The back comes past the closet doors. These are a little bit deeper this way, so you've got more storage in the bottom ones. And then this one is our electronics cabinet here. So if you did hook up anything extra to your rear bedroom television, it would go in here. Thank you guys for watching. This has been a Baystar 3114 2027 model. If you want to look at it on our website, this is stock number 16906. We'll put a link to it down below. You can click and look through all the pictures we've taken of it on our website. If you guys have any questions, of course, put them down below. I'll be happy to answer them. My name is Steven with North Trail RV in Fort Myers, Florida, and I will see you guys in the next video.